Yo, what's up, bro? It's the motherfucking Geeze Cast. I'm talking episode 2. I'm here with Christopher Castruita. That's how you say your last name, bro? Castruita, my brother. Sorry about that. One of my good friends. I've known him for a long time, but we didn't really hang out till college. He's a dope ass artist, and
thanks.
He's sick as fuck. Everyone, welcome Christopher. To where we going?
We're going somewhere, bro. We're going somewhere. I'll tell you that. We're going somewhere.
You have no idea where we're going, right?
I have no idea where we're going.
All right, look. If you're new here, this is these are the rules of the Geeze Cast. Basically, I try to get as influenced as possible and try to interview people as best as I can.
And by influence, you mean blasted?
Blasted. I mean blasted. I mean to the moon. All right. Blasted to the moon.
Oh, hurry up, motherfucker! Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
All right, let's start with an easy question, bro. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna win the election? Who did you vote for?
I haven't voted yet.
Oh, true.
Still gotta vote.
Yeah. Make sure you go do that.
Yeah, make sure you go vote November 3rd. Or if you want to vote right now, mail in those ballots.
Go ahead.
But I hope. I don't know for sure because like the same shit happened back in 2016.
Yeah.
Biden's like beating Trump in like the points or whatnot. But yeah, vote for. I say vote for Biden.
Vote for Biden?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for that guy.
All right. Now
It's
the
like,
reason
there's like, honestly, like if you're like not an idiot, you'll realize. That,
oh
like,
my God, you can't.
Well, like, bro, come on. Trump's like the biggest piece of shit like ever, bro. Like,
Okay.
Like you can't sit there and tell me that you are like have any morals if you're gonna vote for Trump. Like, you can't tell me otherwise because like that.
It's kind of hard to argue otherwise, bro.
Even if you're like, oh, I only like some of his politics, but like if you vote for Trump, that doesn't necessarily make you. Yes, it does, because like that means like whether or not you're openly about that shit, you're okay with like racism and fucking homophobism and like all that shit, dude. Like,
it's so weird living in America now, and like I thought at this point, like it should be over the discussion, right? Like racism, like does not. I mean, obviously, no one openly denies it. There are a few, but
it's like embedded in their DNA.
Or
at
some
this point, then.
Nah, I can't. Not that. I just mean that like the system that has been in place is inherently racist and needs to be changed. Because I mean, like, it's like, yeah, we'll let you live with us. Yeah, we'll let you shop with us. Yeah, we'll let you eat with us. Sure, you can ride the bus with us. Yeah, oh, you're included. But then when shit hits the fan, it's like, nah, bro, like you're not. Like if it means my life over yours, it's the same as it's always been. Boom, boom. And if it means the guy who looks more like me over your life, it's him I'm taking. And it's like, damn, bro, like what happened? I thought we were, equal now. And then like I saw this video where this lady, she's like, raise your hand if you wouldn't mind being a black person. And nobody raises their hand. And she's like, I don't think you guys understood the question. I said, raise your hand if you didn't mind being a black person. If none of you raise your hand, doesn't that mean there's a problem?
That's
Damn,
true.
bro. Damn. And I thought, it's true, man. Like, I'm tired of all these people denying that there isn't still racism in America, and it's pretty prevalent.
But the only people who are denying it are white people.
No, bro, because I see some Latinos for Trump, bro, around here. We live in Bakersfield. I know Bakersfield is trending in Twitter right now. It was trending like a few hours ago when this podcast was recorded.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Because there was a video of more Trump supporters here in Bakersfield, and everybody knows that.
They stay up on Rosedale.
Look, Bakersfield is like California's booty hole, all right? It's like the only conservative spot in California, Bakersfield. Like these fools right next to us. There's a car and this biker and they're talking.
I know, bro. Get the fuck out the fucking way.
And they are what you would think. No, maybe they could be extremely liberal. That's our bad.
I don't know,
That's
bro.
just
But I mean, just like I'm gonna pull out my own racism right now.
No, because isn't that the point? Look, okay, no, I know we're joking and stuff. But sometimes I get a little scared about that. I'm like, yeah, I know racism is bad, and like we're trying to end it, but I don't feel like that means we can be more racist towards white or like racist towards white people, And I know people are like, being racist towards white people don't exist, but I'm just like, it doesn't, dude, because Because if you asked me, would you mind being a white person right now? I'd be like, fuck no, bro. I'm gonna get clowned on.
But like the thing is, like the only reason like you could say like there's racism on white people now is because like white people have been racist since like the dawn of white man. You know what I mean?
But
like,
But what I'm saying is, hasn't everybody though? Because look at the Japanese and the Chinese.
What I'm trying to tell you is like they've been racist for so long. So like it's hard to like for people of color like who've actually experienced like racism and shit. Because I haven't like I feel like I haven't like truly experienced racism or anything. Like because I haven't been called like a like a beaner or like a wetback or
in a while. I mean, I was called that in middle school, but that's when everybody was learning cuss words and calling everybody the most heinous shit.
I meant like out in public, like I don't feel like I've ever really felt racism before like that, and so like it's different for people who have, and so like they're not expecting somebody to be accepting, you know what I mean? Like there's too many of them out there who are especially now openly like racist, like
yeah, man,
like because Trump's in office, like people feel like they're like they can be brave now and be openly fucking racist and nasty, and so like people who've experienced racism and shit, like they're not getting benefit of the doubt,
yeah,
because like
it kind of sucks, but and that's another thing. That's another reason why I'm doing this podcast and I'm interviewing young people from Bakersfield, is because Bakersfield is getting so heated on at the moment, because it's like, come on, fool, it's the election times right now.
We should be getting flamed on.
Yeah, honestly we should, but this is why I'm doing it, is because everyone's looking at us like, bro, the election time is right now. All of California is voting the other, not the guy, obviously the guy we have right now, and you are. Why? And everyone here is just like, because, bro, Trump's the best or whatever. And
I don't know, bro, but they always say Trump's the best and he's done so much for us, but like what has he really done? Like I don't even understand, like when they say that, I don't even get what they mean. Like,
yeah,
what has this motherfucker actually done for us, bro?
I feel like the best thing
and the thing is, their number one thing is that, he created jobs. Okay, he created a bunch of temporary jobs for the pandemic, but what happens when we have to go back to normal and those jobs get terminated because they don't need any more of those part-time people? You know what I mean? Like then people are gonna be out of jobs again, and like I don't know, like
he created jobs during the pandemic?
Yeah, like during the pandemic is when like jobs were created, because like one, like those companies were in need of help, and then like two, people like needed jobs, but like they're temporary jobs. They're not like a full-time, like when we go back to normal, they're not going to keep those people, you know what I mean? Like,
and I guess Trump did pass that, like the money he did get.
Okay, but then checks. how about I'm withholding the next stimulus check until you vote for me?
That fool did do that, didn't he?
Yeah, so you can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, he did go on that. Okay, but like, how come he's not going to keep following through with that? You know what I mean? You gotta vote for me to get that stimulus check. That's bullshit, bro.
Yeah, and
he's just like abusing power like nonstop, and like,
and we're kind of letting him.
And all the Republicans are okay with it.
And that's another thing too.
But if a Democrat's some corrupt politician, they gotta flame that fool. But like, if it's a Republican and he's fucking doing a bunch of nasty shit on the low, like, you're okay with it, and like, well, there's no proof, so it's like, okay,
but I feel
quit sucking each other's dicks and actually care about the people, bro. Like,
yeah,
but they never will. I don't think any politician truly cares.
Yeah, like that's me too. I feel like, I know I'm gonna vote for Biden, but I still feel like Biden doesn't give a fuck about me. You know?
Well, no,
I still feel like he's still
him
fucking.
And Kamala are still like.
Yeah, they're still Democrat puppets. You know?
They're still like down with the police and all that shit, and like the police.
They have to be, because they're part of the system.
Police are evil though, bro. They're only. I think that's like what's gonna like help like turn some people from like who were originally voted for Trump. Like I think now they realize that he's like dumb, but they still have those conservative values, and so like Biden kind of appeals to them a little bit with that, you know, because they're for like the police and shit.
Yeah. And if you're here and we just said the police are evil, and you're like, bro, oh, these guys just hate on police or whatever.
Well, then get the fuck out. I don't fucking want to hear that shit. The police are evil, and so are you for liking the police.
Okay, yeah, that's how Chris feels. This is what I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna say this. If you don't, I understand that the police, the people they are people who are working jobs. Yeah. So, statistically, there has to be some that aren't bad. But, bro, here in Bakersfield, there was a Black Lives Matter protest, and somebody ran through the protest and hit somebody hard as fuck. Like, cracked their skull.
They killed him.
Killed him. And the police found that guy and didn't arrest him. In fact, they protected him against the people who found him. And I don't think anything has happened to that guy. Everybody in this town knows that that guy just killed somebody. A colored person trying to protest rights for a different colored person. And nobody's doing anything about it.
Well, yeah, he killed that guy because...
So, what I'm saying is, if you don't think the police are evil, I think you're kind of ignoring some stuff that's happening in the world right now.
I mean, like, let's say maybe you know a cop, and, like, he's nice or whatever, like, okay. That's, like, one cop out of, like, well, like, either way, like, even if there is so-called, quote-unquote, good cops, like, they're still okay with, like, or they're not okay with it, but, like, they still, like, are not doing anything about their fucking, like, their partners and their fucking other officers, you know, like...
It's, I think, and a part of that is because I've seen some officers on Twitter talk about that, and they say the academy drills that into you, like, or something like... The culture in the police force is that it's always, you always have your partner's back or something like that. You always have the police officer's back. But honestly, that's kind of fucking whack, bro. Like, change that rule. Why the fuck? If you see this guy doing illegal shit, stop him. Stop him from doing that.
Know, bro.
You know what I mean? Your job is to serve and protect the citizens, not to serve and protect each other, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they're supposed to serve and protect us, and they don't. Not even, like, a little bit, dude. Like... Not even a little bit, dude. And then, like, we have some of the most deadliest cops in America. The entire country here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, here in Bakersfield.
Some of like, the most deadliest cops out here. Shoot first, ask later.
The cops kill hella people here in Bakersfield. And then it's like, people are like, yeah, but cops kill white people too. And I'm like, bro,
well, like,
don't you see that that's the problem also? Aren't you mad about that?
That's not, like, the point. Like, they love bringing up that statistic, but, like, they never bring up the fact that there's literally more white people in America than there is. That's why we're called the minority, because white people are the majority. So yeah, technically cops probably do kill more white people, but like it's bad because like they kill a lot of black people and there's not a lot of black people. like
yeah,
I don't get it.
And like and maybe it's like
the same thing
because like in heavily populated black areas, like the death rate is pretty fucking high.
And then they love bringing up that black on black crime happens all the time, and they're like, okay, but like black people don't kill black people because they're black, you know what I mean?
And
like,
also I don't get, why are we arguing which one's less? Like, don't you want the percentage of cops killing people to be zero? Isn't that the fucking goal?
But like that's the thing, bro, they're all gung-ho, so like if they see a criminal, like they're gonna want to kill him, bro, like because those people are like pro like the death penalty, pro, you know, like they're just with it to kill people, and like they shouldn't be.
It's kind of gar, man. If I'm being honest, it's kind of gar.
Regardless of how bad the situation is, like if they caught some like mass murder or something, like why would you kill him? Like then he's just getting off easy and he doesn't have to deal with any of the consequences. Like
I guess, yeah.
Like
some people argue that it's too. Some people argue it's too expensive to run the prisons.
Okay, but like. It wouldn't be that expensive if you stopped putting people in there for so long.
for doing random shit.
Crimes,
yeah,
bro.
for non-violent crimes. This
like,
guy got 40 for life for stealing a toothpick or something.
Bro, you know? this guy was life in prison because he had a pound of weed on him or something, and he was in there for like conspiracy of like selling or something like that. So like he got
conspiracy. What the fuck? What you mean? Their nephew called the government or something and said,
bro,
"I think my
like,
uncle's selling weed."
It was like, you're thinking about.
No way. There's no way someone's in life for thinking about it. Really?
I don't know, bro. But like,
listen and look. Obviously, you can tell if you're listening to us. We're not experts at this. We're just like 23-year-olds who are living.
Shit,
yeah, we don't know shit. We're just living our life. This is the perspective from our eyes. So obviously, our perspective is probably skewed a bit. But I mean, we're all seeing the same thing, right? We have to be. That's why I'm making this podcast because I'm trying to see what we're not seeing. Like, what are we seeing differently?
I don't know. Then maybe you shouldn't be fucking interviewing me.
No,
Somebody else.
I have to get my perspective out first. You know,
Okay.
like I'm interviewing you, and then I plan on interviewing other people who have different. That's why I'm saying I'll interview literally anybody for the podcast right now.
I don't know. Just be careful, bro. Who you interview? Fucking find out you're fucking dead on the next podcast, bro. Like,
damn, this only had 5 podcast episodes.
You fucking died on the 4th one, bro. Like,
this fool literally got a serial killer for the 5th podcast.
Yeah, so I'm here with Local Strangler.
I'm here with the Local Strangler, bro.
With the Scranton Strangler.
Scranton Strangler? Damn. From SpongeBob?
No, from fucking The Office, dude.
Oh, my bad. But isn't there like a Strangler episode in SpongeBob or something?
Is there?
The Hashling Slasher or something like that?
Yeah, that's the Hashling and Slasher.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same thing, bro. That nickname, criminal.
Motherfucker,
alright, well, look. Let's get back to actually talking about something, because that's funny, because you said you shouldn't be interviewing me, and the reason why is because you're an artist living in Bakersfield. You're pretty liberal, you know, you got some pretty liberal values, you know. You went to college, you're going to art school, you know, you're in the arts. You're not really like you're not a guy who's into accounting or anything, you know? Or you're trying to be a doctor.
Uh-oh.
You good, bro?
Oh, fuck.
This guy got destroyed on that one. Listen, so what is it like being like that? Like, what do you see that's different? I want this one. What do you see that's different about you and someone else that is living here in Bakersfield?
I don't know what you mean.
Because, like, we went to college, and obviously the art majors are kind of different than, like, the business majors or something, or, you know, or, like, the people who are, like, have you met? Because we went to also Independence High School.
I guess the difference is people want money, bro. Like,
oh, for real?
Like, people are, like, going to business degree, they looking to get, like, a good paying job, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm not gonna get a good paying job with the art degree.
Yeah, neither am I. I don't think I'm ever gonna be fucking rich.
It's gonna be, like, okay, you know, like, I could maybe become a teacher, and, like, that's, like, what, like, 70 something a year?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, you know, like, I would say my folks live comfortable enough, you know, and,
yeah.
And I think they make less than that, so, like, so, you know, like, I live good for my life, so, like, you know, I don't see why, like, I need to be fucking balling
all the time, you know. I can ball once in a while.
It'd be cool to ball, though, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get
to
what you
fucking
mean.
have some moolah, baby, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's the thing. Do you think money is the root of all evil? Do you think that statement is true?
Yeah, definitely, bro.
100%.
Why do you think all the fucking... Like, why do you think the 1% can do whatever the fuck they want, bro? Because they have money, bro.
Because they have money. Yeah, because they have power. Money is power. And
bro, why do you think Epstein was able to get away with all that shit until he got caught up where he couldn't get away with it? That's why they killed him, bro.
I feel like money and monetary value...
Money, bro. Money.
Yeah, but it's the same like way back then, right? When there was no money, people loved gold and people loved like coin. I guess that's money, right?
Yeah. Bro.
Maybe money is the root of all evil. It's like once money came into play, we gave people the ability to be gods, you know? So, who knows?
Well,
who knows?
They have like a god complex, yeah.
Oh yeah, like, but I'm also at the same time. You think Jeffrey Epstein, when people didn't know what he was doing, he couldn't just do anything he wanted? That fool probably could have killed like 10 people on the street and probably could have got away with it.
Well, maybe not that, bro. But I mean, he could probably kill somebody on his private island and nobody would ever find out, bro. Like, people get away with shit, bro. And
it's kind of going right now. And I feel like it's just getting more amplified now.
It's kind of crazy, though, because, like, we're, like... we're, like, witnessing... Like, this is history in the making, bro. Like, all this Black Lives Matter and, like... everything that was happening through Trump and all that stuff, like, we're kind of like, now we're kind of like seeing it unfold and like kind of like, I don't know, something's gonna happen, something big's gonna happen. You think? That's what I have a feeling. Bro.
I have a feeling too, and I like talking about politics. I'm not a political guy really. I just like, it's just how could you ignore politics at this point? You know?
Yeah,
kind of
but
impossible.
I don't really like talking about it, but like I like knowing about it. Like,
you kind of have to at this point, you know.
You should, at least, if you're like, you know, like, we may be young now, but like all this shit's gonna, like all this shit affects us still. You know what I mean? Like, because we're adults now. So,
all right, well, that's our take on politics, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's move on to something else because I'm done talking about politics. Let's up the move. Let's up the move. This is a comedy podcast.
Way to start off the podcast so heavy.
Yeah, we got to start it off heavy, bro. That's
bro.
You know how we do it in the Geeze Cast. We get the shit you want to hear out the way so we can get going with the show. All right.
Yeah, so we get it on with the fucking.
So what's it like?
Poop jokes.
What's it like dating somebody? Because during the COVID pandemic, people are hella lonely. You are one of the only people I know that actually has a significant other. Are you guys worried about COVID? Do you guys keep your dates on the download? Do you guys only hang out with each other?
I've only been on like a few dates like throughout the pandemic, I think.
Yeah.
Like just like recently, like yesterday, and then like a few days before that.
A few days before that.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like just cause like before, like you'd have to like get it to go order, so like you couldn't go on dates.
Yeah,
like,
you couldn't.
Shouldn't. Like I don't know. I guess we shouldn't now, but like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like I've been out in public so many times. Like I wear a mask every time. Like
yeah.
Like
me too.
Like
you got to.
Like I wash my hands and all that stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like I've been exposed outside so many times. Like I've bound to got it. But like my theory is, I think I got it like a long time ago.
Like, you're done with it?
Like before, like they even knew about it, or like
yeah.
Well, before we knew about it.
Before
they
we knew
probably
about it?
knew
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But like, ooh, look at this dog.
Oh, I like that dog.
But like before they started calling it, COVID, and like it was a pandemic, like last year, the beginning,
right.
Like the late last year, like I remember like a bunch of my homies, even Jackson, like everybody got like really sick.
Kind of early, right?
And then like it was weird, like, and my brothers ended up getting sick too, and like my brother got a headache, and like that was like the first time he's ever gotten a headache from like.
Yeah, and even I got sick. I got sick during the pandemic too.
I didn't get sick. I didn't get sick during the pandemic. This was like even my brother, like they got sick. Like this was all like before like we were in quarantine, and like before we were like under like a pandemic. Like this was like probably like it was late last year. It wasn't even like in 2020, like when we were in quarantine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so like I feel like probably a lot of people got it already. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, well, I kind of feel like that too, because I feel like, because I've still been working during the pandemic. Like my job is an essential job apparently, and don't say where I work. And I've been working there, and hella people come, and hella people at first were really mad about the masks, and people still get kind of tucked about them.
I don't think people should be getting that tucked, bro. Like what,
yeah,
like,
and people
like,
want,
like
and people
honestly,
always ask
like
to sit
if
inside.
you really don't want to fucking wear a mask, then like all you gotta do is like fucking just put the mask on when you go inside, and when you step outside you can take that fucking mask off if it's really that big of a fucking deal. But like if you're coming in a building, you put that mask on. Like it's not that hard. Like the building makes the rules. It's not like you can just be like, well, this is whatever. And it's like, well, no, bitch, you're on private property, so you gotta do what we're telling you to do.
This is capitalism.
Or you can't shop here.
It's
like,
capitalism, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Hollywood, baby.
Hollywood, baby. That's what we do here in Cali. No, I mean,
forget about it.
Forget about it. what accents are we even doing?
I don't know.
All right, look, I get that too. And there's been cases where people in my store had it, like twice, multiple times.
There was somebody I quit my job because somebody like went to go get tested.
Yeah.
And like they're like, oh yeah, I've been around somebody who had COVID or something, so like I potentially like, and I worked with them like the day before.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck, dude, like I just worked with you, like, and I told them, I was like, you guys, and like they didn't even like the management or whatever and the owners didn't even take that big of like a precaution. Like,
yeah.
Like they did one like you had to wear a mask to come inside. They did that one day, and then the next day I come back.
Nobody's got the mask on.
Well, the thing is, we come back and they said, oh, if you don't have a mask, you can still come in and like write your order down on a piece of paper, but you can't stand in the line. And I'm like, well, what's the fucking point of that? Like, you're letting them in anyways without a mask. Like,
it's already in.
You're just making this more complicated because you're too fucking late. I don't know, man.
So you're pretty angry about it. You're tucked about it.
I don't know. I'm not tucked anymore. Like, cause I don't work there anymore. So like,
oh yeah.
Matter. But like at the time, it was tucking me because like.
Oh okay.
I don't know. Like it was just like what's the point of having all these rules, like, if you're just gonna immediately break them? So, like, just get rid of them.
And that's the one thing I will say.
Just make us wear masks, because you're already exposing us, because they come up to the line anyways to get the piece of paper, or give us the piece of paper, so, like, it like, totally defeated the purpose of, like, having that no mask, you can still come in, like, I don't know, like, but,
Yeah, and, that really sucks.
Let's not talk about fucking
COVID?
Fucking bullshit, bro. All
right.
Wait. Let's talk about bullshit. Let's stop talking about, like...
Let's talk about bullshit.
Let's stop talking about some fucking serious shit, bro.
What are you doing with your art? How are you feeling about your art?
Art, bro. My art. What am I doing with my art?
Listen,
I draw people smoking, bro. I
was gonna say, because you draw a lot of people smoking, and kind of vibing out, and absolutely being stoned. And you even had like a gallery where you had all that stuff, and people came to see. Your family came to see. Your like your friends, your professors, like people in the school knew, like, oh, this guy obviously smokes weed, and his art is heavily inspired by it. But you had a really positive feedback about it. Like, everyone really liked your art style.
Well, some of the stuff wasn't just about geezing. Like, I like drawing, like... I like drawing, like, all kinds of stuff. Like, I had this one where it was, like, a Cyclops alien kind of dude, or, like...
Yeah, and your style... I would describe your style, if you guys haven't seen it, but you can check it out on his Twitter and his Instagram, it's kind of like the Gorillas mixed with, like, a lot of sci-fi elements and a lot of cool, like that's what I would call it as. You know, it reminds me of, like, the Gorillas
I get,
art
like,
style.
inspired, like, the Gorillas and, like... I don't know, just everything, dude. Like, comics, video games, movies and shit. Like, anime for sure. Like, I just inspired by all that.
Dude,
like,
anime
all of it is just kind of like a culmination of, like I take, like, kind of like that simplistic style of the face from, like, the Gorillas and like, I don't know, I just kind of like...
Yeah.
Then I just kind of make it my own, you know, with all these details and I don't know. I use markers too, so, like, I can get a lot of blending.
Like, that's another thing I was gonna say. The colors you use are so vibrant. Like, that's what the one thing I love when you color your pieces. Like, it makes it look so cool. And, like, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like these colors are so contrasting, but they work together. You know?
Yeah, man. You gotta use that. You can't. You know, I mean, like, any, like, I'm not gonna say good artist, but any, because, like, if you're an artist, you, like, recognize that. But, like, it's, like, fundamental. Like, you know, like, you don't want to have like, even those contrasting colors, like, is more appealing to the eye than having, like, just, like, a couple shades of, like, red or something, or like, red and then, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
right. That's cool, man.
Like that last piece I have, like...
You had... it's not... I'm using my phone to record. Damn, I didn't want to say that.
Is that Coping with War? You know, it was, like, that green guy, and it had, like, the red background, and that was really, like... I really like how that one came out.
Yeah.
And fucking, a lot of my pieces are just like that, you know what I mean? Like... Even if, like, he's, like, one, like, the character's, like, one, like... set of tones that I chose, like, maybe they're earth tones, like, then, like, I'll make the background, like, a warm shade, like, a warmer colors to like, give it a contrast, maybe, like, a red or, like, an orange or something. So that's how I do it. Shit.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. I really like your art style. Have you ever thought about tattooing people? Because I feel like I would get a tattoo from you, from your art style.
Jackson's always telling me I need to become a tattoo
artist. Because tattoo artists make pretty good fucking money, bro. If I'm being honest, like, really good ones, or, like, people who are in demand. That guy Cartoon, remember the guy who fucking tattooed all those fucking famous people in the 90s and shit? Cartoon, Mr. Toon, he like tattooed Eminem, tattooed Beyonce,
Damn.
Yeah, he tattooed hella people to the point where, like, only celebrities wanted this guy Cartoon, you know?
Dude, that fool Cartoon probably made bank.
Yeah, he
like,
did.
You know, y'all some famous people.
And he's from LA. He's LA born. He's a Latino,
baby.
Latino like us, you know? Like, it's a really nice story to hear that somebody like him that kind of grew up in kind of our environment.
Yeah, it's not really, though, because, like, LA is way cooler, bro.
Yeah, well, I grew up in LA. I grew up in LA, like, half my life, and then I came here, but, you know.
Yeah, bro, like, I wish I lived in LA. I feel like that's way more, like...
But do you,
like,
though?
Creative and... No, I don't, though.
Do you or not? Because that's the thing. I feel like people shit on Bakersfield, yeah. And they shit on it a lot, and they're like, yeah, I can't wait to get out of here. But I kind of don't really give a shit if I get out of here. Because, like, I do want to get out of here eventually, but I'm not in a rush because things are really cheap here. Things are not too expensive. You know, it's not too...
I just fucking hate how there's...
No traffic?
Like, there's hella traffic, bro.
I mean, I had to take the freeway to my work.
To take the freeway, so, like, yeah, there's no traffic for you, bro, but out here in these streets...
Out here in the streets where I is...
Bro, there's so many fucking people now, so many cars, bro, like...
It's because Bakersfield's... But that's what the scene in Bakersfield is growing. Like, downtown Bakersfield, before COVID hit, you had, like, theaters, you had, like, tattoo shops, you had skate shops, you had bars, you had clubs, you had a gay club. Like, you had, like, clothing stores. You had hella stores, hella restaurants, hella cool dive bars, like... cool places you could go to in downtown Bakersfield. You had the Padre or whatever, and like Sandrini's, shout out Sandrini's, love going there. You guys are sick, you know. Like there was places you could go and hang out with your friends, where there was hella young people and hella cool people, and it was growing. I feel like the art scene here is growing. People are making art here. People are doing short films. People are fucking, you know, like there's more Bakersfield writers I've met here now. Like. My friends Julia, my friends Hannah, my friends fucking, my friends Christy, my friend Taylor, who's an actress, you know, like there's hella people here that are all like, are becoming artists as like the next wave of the generation, and I feel like Bakersfield's gonna be a pretty cool place like to be in a few years, honestly. At least the downtown scene. The downtown scene is kind of becoming like a cool art place to hang out, or a cool chill place to hang out.
Let me hit that shit.
Here you go, bro. So that's my defense of Bakersfield. That yeah, it looks kind of bad now, but it doesn't look hopeless, you know.
I will say is like the homeless problem, like the homeless people problem is like,
yeah, there's drugs rampant here.
Well, I'm not like saying that like that's what every homeless person is doing, you know, it's
right.
on drugs, but like more than likely like they are. But I just mean like there's more homeless people like in Bakersfield than ever, bro. And,
yeah.
Like,
and I
feel bad for them, but like,
bro. But have you gone to LA, bro? Have you gone downtown? There's fucking cities of homeless people,
shit,
bro.
I walked past that shit.
I walked.
Bro.
Yeah,
like,
I've been like, oh my god, like, you know, and I'm noticing more young homeless people, bro, and it's kind of making me sad because I feel like there's so many people with so much money.
I feel like
they'll never use, like,
yeah. I feel like those young people like get into drugs and like hardcore shit, and, like that's like why they like that,
yeah.
You know, like, and it sucks, bro. Like, you know, like I'm sure like they like somewhat realize like they're fucked, like, you know, but like it's hard to battle that addiction, especially when like you don't have any resources and shit. So,
yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, and also like, yeah, and like I can't really complain about Bakersfield because I have a roof over my head. I have a family that loves me. You know, I got a job. You know. I'm going to school. I got like one semester left. I didn't go because of COVID, but you know, once I get it done, like I got a bachelor's degree pretty much after the pandemic. I'm gonna get my bachelor's degree like pretty immediately, you know.
I'm going to school right now.
Oh yeah, you're going to school right now. But I
zooming it. It's
how is that, bro? Because I could not do that. That's why I didn't go. I was like, I'm gonna fail every class.
It's whack because like I'm an art student, so like a couple of my classes would totally benefit from being in person with like our professor, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
having that person there like to give us that like criticism like in between like making like while we're like in the process of making it, like, you know what I mean, like making a piece. Like if he's there and like, oh, maybe you should do this, or like, you know, it'd be cool if you tried this, like, you know, like tweak our projects as we're making them. That way, like the final product is like you know, like 100% fresh. And but yeah, like having someone there immediate to see, seeing them on Zoom, like,
it's not enough.
For those 2 hours, like, yeah, it's like,
because you can miss details. The camera quality is not.
Yeah,
you know?
like we're supposed to take pictures of our work and like post it to like a discussion board on Canvas, and like,
come on, like it's not the same.
It's just like a picture though. You can't like actually look at it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get you.
I don't know. I mean, other classes, I guess, like it's okay. Like if you're like in like a like a math class or like
I feel like if you're fucking like a computer science major, I feel like you're perfectly fine. You know, like you're always on the
any class like that. I feel like is okay because because you can just like email like that.
Email your shit or something. I don't know how computer science works. Can you help me
out with this or like can we Zoom like and they can help you out with like shit like that. But like an art teacher or like a
yeah, because I'm
even like a theater.
Yeah, I'm an English. Like, I'm an English major, but I also do theater in school. I'm like a theater minor, and you know that was a big part of why I loved going to CUCB is because the theater, the theater program there is pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little group to be a part of, and it got me into community theater here in Bakersfield, which is what I do a lot too before the COVID hit. And yeah, I would do that, and it like I didn't want to go to school and pay all this money if I knew I wouldn't be able to actually perform on stage and have people show up in the audience, or I wouldn't be able to see my professors in office hours and discuss about a piece. I'm an English major, yeah, and you're like, oh, couldn't you just email your essays? But I don't really care about essays. Like, I'm an English major because I love literature, and I like discovering, like, the meanings behind poems and discovering, like, the English canon and reading Shakespeare and, like, performing it. And, like, I'm a really artsy English major kind of guy. So I don't really care. I don't want to study I don't want to study, like, grammar or, like, maybe the history of the language, maybe, if it has to do with, like, mythology or something, but other than that, I also like the classics, like Latin. Like, I like to study Latin and stuff. Like, I like to study shit that's kind of useless. Basically, I study shit that's useless. Basically, is what I'm saying. All right, I study shit that has no meaning in today's current society.
It has meaning, but like, people are too like surface level, to care about that stuff.
And I feel like my parents are a little worried about that for me because they're always kind of like, well, what are you gonna do when you graduate? Are you gonna go to more school? Are you gonna get your master's? Are you gonna, what company are you gonna work for? And I'm like, I'm not gonna work for. I don't want to work for a company. I want to be like an artist. Like, I want to sell my books. I want to act. I want to sell my plays. I want to perform them. I'll put them on. I want to make a short film. Publish a book of poetry. I even want to be an artist. Like, I'm starting to draw stuff. I brought spray paint because I want to use spray paint in my paints and stuff like that. Like, it's something I've always wanted to do. That's the only thing I actually want to do. So, yeah. So I've already come to terms with the fact that I'll probably never be rich and I'll probably never be wealthy, but I'm sure I could be content with the life that I'll live as long as I have some people who enjoy my art or I feel fulfilling with doing it.
Yeah, bro. That would suck to be like a fucking office worker.
I don't really need more than what I need. As long as I can keep making art for the rest of my life, I think I'm good. Honestly. So, that's how I view it. And sometimes people don't like that. Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh, man. I'm gonna be so poor. Bro, fuck, dude.
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna be homeless.
Yo, that's what the cities are. The homeless cities are just fucking art cities, bro. Like, oh yeah, bro, she's a fucking liberal arts major.
How does she put on, like, how did she do the show? Oh yeah, like she just stopped like living in a house.
She stopped living in a house, bro. We just all live here now.
Kind of just like live in our cars.
We can't. Dude, honestly, that's what I want to live in a van for like a few years, and I want to go travel America. Honestly. Yeah, and then I want to take this podcast hella mobile, bro. I'm going worldwide, baby.
Worldwide in a van?
Yeah, dude, I'll go to South America, I'll go to Canada. I'll fucking put that van on a fucking boat, bro, on a plane.
Fucking
drive around Europe.
Pull up to the Philippines.
Pull up to the Philippines with the homies, bro. Hey, shout out to Filipino people because listen, like in Independence, there was hella people that were all different races.
There's a lot of Filipinos, though.
And there was a lot of Filipinos, and I always fucked with the Filipinos. There was only one Filipino I don't fuck with, but other than that, you guys are like a 99.9%.
That motherfucker Colin, huh?
Oh my god, don't say his name, bro. What did you listen to?
That fool.
Yeah, you know what, bro? Listen, Colin, I'm sure if you're a nice guy now, listen, I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. Back then in high school, you was a bitch, bro, and I didn't like your ass. Okay, so I'm sorry, bro, but I didn't fuck with you. Okay, I'm sure you're probably.
Huh? Or maybe we want to edit that one out.
Maybe.
But keep that clip for us, bro.
No, I'm gonna keep it in, bro. I'm gonna keep it because listen.
Yeah, he was just like he was just a bitch.
Yeah, and listen, if you're not like that now, bro, all parts, good on you, bro. I hope you live a good life. I wish no harm on you, but back then I didn't, because I'm over it. I'm over it, bro. I got no hate for you right now. But back then, I didn't like your ass, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, bro. Yeah, he's probably never gonna.
Yeah, and he'll never listen to this, bro. Actually, my first podcast got like 45 views, so we'll see how much this one gets.
It was calling on like
44
different
accounts. I know this fool's gonna talk about me because I didn't like his ass either.
Look, I know this motherfucker's gonna say something.
I know this, bro. And when he does, I'm fucking ready, bro. I've been staying in Bakersfield waiting for his ass.
Suppose I've been staying in Bakersfield, waiting to the fucking right moment to get this fool.
But honestly, bro, I fuck with Filipinos heavy. You guys are awesome. I had a really good friend in high school, Norbert. Shout out to Norbert. Super good Filipino friend. Really cool guy. Yeah.
Did you go to Warren?
Yeah, I think he did. I didn't go to Warren, though. I went to a different middle school.
Where'd you go?
I went to McKee Middle School. Shout out to McKee Middle School. Got in a fight there. I got kicked out a lot. Got sent to the office. Huh?
Where the hell was McKee?
I don't fucking know, bro. Over a hill. Over a hill somewhere. It's like.
Bro, remember we played soccer together when we were kids, bro?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about, because we've known each other for an extremely long portion of our lives. Like, probably since I was 12? Since we were 12?
Something like that, yeah.
And we're, 23 now? So, almost 11 years? Or,
Yeah,
12 years?
I've known you for as long as I've known Jackson.
Yeah. But the thing was that we never really hung out.
Yeah, no.
We played soccer together, but we went to different schools, so we knew of each other. And when we were playing soccer, we were homies. We were laughing and stuff. And Jackson was playing with us too at the time, and in later teams, you know. And we were playing with like guys like, what was the coach's name? Wayne. We were playing with Wayne and his son, bro. Marshall, bro, who became a fantastic soccer player. Wayne has surprised me too. He was like, he didn't know anything about soccer. Then he coached us, and then he became like a really good soccer player later on. He's playing this day.
My dad, like, he used to play basketball and football, and then like I played soccer when I was a kid, and like that just like totally got him into soccer, bro. And like, yeah, now he's a mean ass soccer fan, and he plays hella soccer all the time.
Yeah, and then so we knew each other then, and then we went to the same high school together. I went to Golden Valley High School for one semester, and then I transferred to Independence High School the next semester. And and then I met you there, and we saw each other. And we're like, oh, hey, what's up, man? And we were always really friendly, and we kind of hung out once or twice. We kind of saw each other here and there, but we didn't really hang out. Nah. And then we saw each other.
He's a funny guy though from high school.
Yeah, and I knew you as a hella funny guy because we had some class together, and you were always making jokes.
Dude, we had a class together.
Yeah,
bro.
We did. I forgot.
Bro, remember
was it
we had
English
religious
class?
Studies together, bro?
Oh yeah, and then in college we had classes together. We had religious studies. Look. Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
Look, okay. Chris is not the biggest fan of religion. Just gonna say that right off the bat. And I wasn't when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I'm kind of don't mind it too much. I'm still an atheist, And I'm curious about religion is what I would say.
Like, I just don't fuck with, like, Christianity, bro. Or,
okay.
Like, the Catholics, like, or whatever. Like,
this was...
like,
this was...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
I get what you mean, okay?
Like, because, like, Muslims aren't out there, like, preaching you to come fucking join Islam like that, or unless they are in other countries. But, like...
Yeah.
But, like, here, like, I never see that shit happen in America, bro, but, like... Dude, Christians and fucking Catholics, bro, that's their fucking thing. They're coming to spread the word and shit like that, like...
Yeah, I grew up Catholic, and, I kind of believed in the beginning, and there are still parts of me that has those traditions with me. Because I grew up with it as a child.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Thank you, man.
Where'd you get that?
I bought it at Walmart.
Shit, that's fresh.
Yeah, so I grew up Catholic, and, I have kind of those teachings within me, but it got to a point where I was just like, I don't think this fool's real, bro. Like, sorry to break it to you guys, but my dad's been reading me bedtime stories every night, and this kind of sounds like just a big bedtime story. It just sounds like a big story that people read at night to feel better about themselves. I'm sorry, this is like
big bedtime.
It's an adult bedtime story, bro. I'm sorry,
bro,
but that's what the Bible is to me. I'm not saying there isn't truth in there. I'm not saying there isn't meaning. I'm not saying there isn't value in reading that book, because I own a copy of a Catholic Bible and then the King James Bible and a Christian Bible. I own a copy of those three. I own a copy of of different religious books, and I read them. I don't and I enjoy, but I treat it kind of like mythology. I treat it like the Greeks. I treat it like, because I'm into the Norse mythology. I'm into Greek mythology.
Bro,
I'm into Egyptian mythology. So like, and there's kind of meanings to a lot of those myths that we have to this day. I mean, you can even look at books that talk about the structure of storytelling and how there's always a hero. The hero's journey is always the same. Things can be taken out, things can be rearranged, but it's the same concept.
That was like a religion back then too, right? Because they were gods.
They were gods. You prayed to them, you sacrificed to them. You did things to appease them. You believed in their values. Like that's what I think our current day religion is. And it's getting a little difficult now because
I bet like in the future, bro, like they're gonna get rid of these fucking.
I think it's gonna get kind of sci-fi, and we're gonna start praying to like these machines or like these techno gods or whatever in the sky, or like an alien race that has come down and given us technology. But these are way different thoughts than what we're talking about.
But at the same time, like we kind of like understand, like most people have an understanding of like what an alien is, so like we wouldn't treat it as like a god. It's like just another advanced species.
Yeah, but that's us. Now, do you think people back then knew? Like, do you think people back then knew what an alien was?
Though. Like, because you're saying like you think in religion's gonna go more sci-fi, and like it could potentially be aliens that came down and like granted us technology. Like, we wouldn't treat them as gods, but like.
Okay, well, what if I ask you this? What about if the alien that came down to greet us was the one that created us? Oh yeah, we created you. You guys are part of us, but we did you in a lab or whatever. Aren't they our god?
They're our maker.
They're our maker, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it could. That's probably what's gonna happen. Or have you seen the movie Prometheus? Because that movie tripped me out. Because basically the plot of the movie, it has to do with aliens, but I don't know how it follows aliens. What I got from the movie was that these humans, basically found the creator of humanity, and they fucking destroyed us. Like, it's like. It kind of makes sense, because it's like, imagine if your iPhone just started talking to you, you'd fucking kill it, right? You'd be like, yo, fuck this. And that's kind of what it does to us. Like, you don't want the thing that created you, or that you created, to come back and start talking to you,
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think.
What's the point of creating
what I'm saying.
Object
Okay, maybe some people do, but what I'm saying is that the possibility of that our creator not wanting us to do that is there.
That's true, bro.
So it's like this warning of like, maybe we shouldn't be finding these guys.
Because like, you're right, because like people would be afraid, like if their iPhone started talking to them, and then it's
like maybe we shouldn't be trying to find these guys. And these are our thoughts. Again, we don't know shit. We just like coming up with these crazy. This is what we're seeing. This is the perspective we got right now. And maybe down the line I'll be wrong and I'll be a diehard Christian or something, or a diehard Muslim. Who knows? Like, I'll change my name to Muhammad. Who knows? Or I'll change my name to Ali or something.
Or change your name to fucking. Change your name to.
Fucking farts are still funny, bro. To this day, that's what we know. That's a truth we know for a fact.
That's kind of like a fucking law of the universe. Like, fart jokes will forever be funny.
Just fucking call yourself. All right.
Fuck.
All right. But this is what we did in religious studies. This is what we talked about all day during religious studies, while our professor,
nothing, bro.
It was nothing. Our professor would be up there talking about like the meaning of like what it is to be.
Like, I was hella paying attention when we were talking about like Islam and like other shit, like like Buddhism, like.
Yo, you know what's funny? Listen, I've been thinking of this comedy bit because I want to be a stand-up comedian one day. I've been thinking of this comedy bit, but it's kind of hard. But I'm saying, I think I feel like Christians are kind of jealous of the religion of Islam, bro. Because I feel like they got it more right, honestly. Like, I've been seeing their teachings, and a lot of it is a lot more peaceful than what these guys are saying, I feel like you guys are kind of tucked that maybe you guys wasn't the most peaceful or something, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to make it funny, but that's the premise I got going. Because
man,
let
me tell you about Christians.
Christians.
This is how the joke goes.
This is how the joke goes.
You know what?
I
think Christians are jealous. I think they're jealous of Muslims.
I mean, look what they did to Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali didn't do anything, and that fool, he changed his name. And he's like, stop calling me my other name. My name is Muhammad Ali. That's not my other name. That's the name I had in the past. That's the name that my ancestors got from their slave owners. This is my name now, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad.
And they didn't like that he wasn't a racist, and he liked sleeping with white women or black women or other Latino women or whatever. And
because he was a motherfucker.
He was a G, and they didn't like that he was the best boxer. And it's like, yo, he's fucking dancing up there, bro.
And wasn't it a black dude that beat him?
Yeah, and I think it was the only person I think beat him was a black guy. I think and I'm not saying that's how it is now. I'm just saying that back then. I'm just saying that if history repeats itself, maybe this is what's going on. But I know a lot of it has to do with 9/11 and stuff, and I get that 9/11 was a big deal or whatever. We fucking went back to tragedies and what it's like.
You brought it back to 9/11.
I know, bro. I didn't mean to bring it to 9/11. It's October. I was thinking about it.
Let's see.
That sucks, though. Damn. How long have we been talking for?
I don't even know.
51 minutes, bro. Nice. The last podcast was an hour 20.
That's cool.
And we were talking about anything. We were talking about high school and.
I'm fucking thirsty, bro.
Let's go get.
What do you think is the best drink?
McDonald's Sprite
to ever be made.
McDonald's Sprite.
McDonald's Sprite is
the McDonald's
best
Sprite.
drink?
No, before it was McDonald's Powerade, and then McDonald's, but then Powerade got taken away. I'm pretty sure. Cause McDonald's Powerade after a soccer game, bro, I'd be gulping that shit down, bro.
That kind of tucks me, bro. They don't have Powerade, bro. What the fuck?
McDonald's Powerade.
Look, what the fuck? I need some fucking Powerade, bro. and you people.
But McDonald's Sprite is still good. McDonald's iced tea is pretty good too, kind of. Oh, bro, we're gonna get taken down.
Oh, my bad.
Remember, it's a podcast, bro.
Sorry, bro. I forgot, bro.
We're blasting music.
We can't get demonetized, bro. We're trying to make some money.
We're trying to make some money, bro. We're artists, bro. We're trying to get something.
Wait.
What's up, bro?
Are these monetizable?
I'm pretty sure one day they will be. Once I get verified or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Once I actually start getting views, I'm pretty sure.
Well, then we might as well just fucking
blast that shit. No,
until we get a cult following.
I'll get a strike. I don't want to strike on the channel. If I get 3 strikes, I'm out, bro. It's like baseball up in there. And that guy's batting 100 right now. So I'm not trying to.
I don't know what that means, bro.
I'm not trying to get on his radar. It's a baseball term, bro. I don't even know if it's a. I played Listen, I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but I played baseball as a kid, and I have I go for the Dodgers. I like watching it every now and then, So I got some baseball in me, but I'm much. Basketball and soccer is where I'm at, bro.
I think I only like watching soccer, bro.
Oh yeah, you're a huge soccer head, bro. You like soccer?
Yeah, bro. We was watching. Have you heard the League of Nations?
Nah.
It's like a tournament to instead of just having them have friendlies and they don't mean anything. They put them in a tournament, and I guess they win. Whoever wins the tournament, I don't know what they get, but they get a prize pretty much.
What is it? Who are it in?
It's a bunch of European teams, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay.
And I think, I don't know, but anyways,
it should be a charity donation.
I watched a good ass game today, bro. It was England versus Belgium.
Yeah,
they're cold, bro. Both teams are stacked, and England ended up winning 2-1.
Nice, man.
They got lucky with this goal. Both the first goals were penalties,
right?
And then the last goal to be scored by England was from this young guy named Mount. I forget his first name. Last name is Mount. He plays for Chelsea.
Chelsea's a cold ass team, bro. Love Chelsea.
This kid is pretty sick, dude. And he fucking hit a shot, and the center back Alderweireld for Belgium, he blocked it with his toe, and it bounced off his toe and top cheesed it, bro. Yeah, bro, top cheesed it. I was like, yo,
this guy's cold.
Yeah, bro. It was lucky. It wasn't it was all skill. It was off the bounce, but that was a lucky ass shot. It could have hit the post. It was so close to hitting the crossbar or the post, and then it was just right in the corner pocket.
You know what's funny? It's you say that was lucky, but there's a player that I know who, if he hits a shot like that, I'm like, that wasn't luck, but that was skill, and that's Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is the coldest player I've ever seen.
I'm talking about that shot in particular.
Yeah.
Because it bounced off the player's foot.
Okay.
Who knows what would happen if it didn't hit that player? You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
it might have missed. You know what I mean? So like he got lucky because it bounced off that other player's foot.
Oh, okay.
Like it wasn't like it was a skill. Like it went in and it was like, damn, that's a lucky shot. Like, like if that was the case, like he's good and that's why he's there. You know what I mean? Like, but it was a lucky goal. But like, yeah, like Lionel Messi, like all his goals are fucking cold because he's cold. Like he's not. He doesn't have any lucky goals because that fool's ridiculous.
That fool's probably. You know what's crazy is we really are living in a time of history. I guess. Feel like, do you think other people thought about this when they were living? Like, my mom's generation went through like the riots, you know, the LA riots. They went through hella shit. They went through that. Remember when those guys had like the tank or whatever, or the shooting, and they shot like up in the streets, and now that's why police cars are much more heavily armed and stuff. It's like,
damn.
Yeah, like I feel like that happens all the time.
Messi and Ronaldo are the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
like,
oh my god, Ronaldo is like, so cold, bro. Until anything like new pops up.
Like until somebody scores more goals than this fool, like there's not going to be a better player. Like you know what I mean? Like Messi and Ronaldo are the best of all time, and like
they've at least cemented themselves into being into the discussion of the all-time greats, you know? Yeah. And being at the top of that discussion for sure.
Like Ronaldinho, he was cold.
Cold.
He's like
easily all-time great. Yeah. Easy all-time great.
Fucking like, you know, what's his name?
The left hand of God. What was that guy's name? The Argentinian player right before Maradona. Easy all-time great.
And then he was coked out.
And then, you know, but whatever. All-time great. Yeah. He's an all-time great. You can do whatever you want. I would say, listen, my favorite player actually isn't Lionel Messi or Ronaldo. I love those two players. It's definitely not, you know, I'm not blind. I know they're two of the greatest players to ever touch the soccer ball. But in my opinion, my favorite player the most entertaining player I've ever watched was Iniesta. From Barcelona. Iniesta.
Suppose this fool has the most goals of all time.
Joseph Bicken.
And Cristiano Ronaldo has
760, bro.
He's 7 behind Pele.
Dude, Pele is so cold, bro. And I would watch highlights of Pele when I was a kid, because that's when
Lionel Messi is behind. That's with 750.
FIFA on the PS2 had Pele.
Bro, suppose Gerd Müller 735. Damn. I don't even. Damn.
Welcome to the soccer portion of the podcast. Me and Chris like watching sports, you know.
I don't know. Why? Well, fucking just like. Okay, I don't understand. I don't know. How am I gonna explain how they like how they're the GOATs?
Okay, listen. You guys don't get. Okay, I feel like sports is slept on a lot because people are like, I don't understand how sports make so much money. I'm gonna tell you how they make so much money.
Because can you do that shit?
No, you can't do that shit. First of all, that's rule number one. Second rule is that the stories of sports teams and sports legacies, just look at what's happening right now in the NBA Finals. We have the Lakers, who has one of the greatest players to ever play in the NBA, LeBron James, going for his 4th ring to further cement himself into like the talk of the greats. Up there with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, you know, fucking Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all these players, all these incredible players, you know.
Rest in peace to.
Rest in peace, Kobe. My favorite, probably my idol in my life.
And you know what's
honestly.
Cool too? Like, it's not just like an American sport. Like around the world plays basketball.
Play basketball around the world. People play soccer.
The best because we fucking invented that shit, and now we're the coldest motherfuckers at basketball. You know what I mean?
And you got him going up against the Miami Heat. LeBron James's Lakers team looked unstoppable.
Bro, they lost, but didn't LeBron James have like one of his best
LeBron James had 40 points, bro. LeBron James had 40. They had like 101 points by like the 4th quarter. That's like 40% of your points is scored by one person, bro. How much more does LeBron gotta do? His team is trash, bro. His team is trash. It's him and AD, and that's it. Kuzma, trash. Caruso, I love you, Caruso. You're trash. Green, trash. Fuck it, all of you guys are trash. It's just AD and LeBron. They're playing 2v5 out there, okay? They are. Because the Miami Heat, they don't got a single good player except fucking Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, who's this 19-year-old who got drafted and is playing like out of his fucking mind, bro. He's just like clack, clack, clack. He's hitting these shots. But they're playing like a team because they all know what to do. The Lakers, they don't play like a team. I feel like half the time they don't even know what play they're fucking running. They're like, just give it to LeBron or AD. Shoot that shit. It's okay if I miss because AD's there. He'll fucking get the rebound, you know? We don't got a single person who can shoot threes. And for some reason, we're still shooting threes. Stop shooting threes. LeBron and AD are the only people who can shoot threes. And they're on the paint. Because all you guys are shooting threes for some reason.
The Green, he's in the gym right
now.
Oh
my
practicing.
Gosh, bro. Green.
Still, they got a game in a few hours. He's still in there just practicing his threes.
Bro, listen. And I'm a diehard Laker fan. I love I love you guys all. Kuzma, Caruso, every Laker player. I'm just saying, bro. Stop. And just give it to LeBron. Why are you giving it to Danny Green? Give it to LeBron. Don't pass. LeBron, don't pass. Just take that shit, bro. Look at Smith. Look at Green. How many times do you have to learn this lesson? Don't pass. Take that shit. That's what Michael Jordan did. There's only one time Michael Jordan... There's 2 times Michael Jordan let somebody else take the winning shot. Paxton and Kerr. And that's it. And if either of those fools missed, he would have killed them. So, all I'm saying is, LeBron, don't pass anymore. Game-winning shot... Give it to LeBron or AD. Either one of those fools. And I'm cool with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. But now it's becoming one of the best NBA finals to ever happen. Because now Miami Heat have 2 wins. They win this one, it goes to Game 7. And I kind of want it to go to Game 7. Because Jimmy Butler is playing his ass off, bro. He has 47 minutes clocked in last game. And he was tired, bro. Did you see that picture I retweeted on Twitter?
Nah.
He was just like, had his arms like on like the fence, and he was just like, fuck, bro, how much more do I gotta do?
Damn.
He's playing 1v fucking 1,000 up there. He's playing against all of Los Angeles, and he's winning, bro.
God,
Jimmy Butler is playing against all of Los Angeles, and he's winning. That's what he's doing right now. It's crazy. It's crazy what we're seeing. And that's why sports is cold. That's why sports gets so much money. Because the legacy, because of the stories, because of what we're seeing at the moment. That's why, bro. That's why.
That's why.
It's just, and it just keeps growing. There's more Laker fans than ever. There's more Celtics fans than ever. Probably more Heat fans than ever, too. The fucking Heat is probably blowing up right now with their crazy new jerseys and all their the new hype they're getting because of Jimmy Butler getting them to the finals.
The Heat got some cold jerseys.
Yeah, the Heat do. So, fuck, man. That's why sports is cold.
Yeah, bro. Sports got some cold ass uniforms. Don't get me wrong, football's kind of whack. They hardly take any liberties, bro. But like.
I feel like that's the only sport I can't really get into is football. Like, I go for the LA Rams and I watch a few games of them since the LA Rams moved here to Los Angeles, but I don't really watch them,
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Something about football just doesn't make me want to watch it.
That shit's cold, bro.
Dude. That heat does heat. Let's stop talking about sports, man. Let's talk about anime. What are you watching?
I'm watching Fire Force Season 2.
Oh, you watching Fire Force? Yo, I watched the first episode and I was like, bro, this dude does exactly what I do. He's just laughing when the situation's tense. I do that all the time.
Yeah, bro. It's a cool ass anime, bro. It's really good, animation too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty dope. I have Xbox Game Pass, and that shit gave me 2 free months of Funimation. So
ooh,
I'm watching hella anime.
Hella anime?
Yeah.
I like that.
Studying up some references.
Jotting down some lyrics for a freestyle.
Yo, what? Yo. Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Damn. That shit's cool.
I don't know. Or is it for drawing, actually? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, references for drawing. My bad. That's cool. I think I'm watching, I've been watching Unlimited Blade Works. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. That's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure.
What is that?
Bro, it's kind of cold, bro. It's kind of like about these magicians that got to kill each other, and each one of them gets one servant that's like a heroic spirit from the past. King Arthur is one of them, and Lancelot is one of them. You know, fucking Hercules is in it. You know, and they protect the mages, and basically the last one who stands wins the Holy Grail, which gives them like anything they want. Like
the Holy Grail.
Yeah, it gives them like
King
any wish they want.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, it gives them anything they want if you. And there's different classes. There's like the Saber class and the.
It's like an RPG.
No, it's a show and it's crazy. It's pretty cool.
No, I meant like, but it's like an RPG.
Oh, I think
like
it is a game though.
Oh shit!
It is a game at the same time, but the show is cold as fuck. The animation's sick. Alexander the Great is in one of the shows. Like, I'm like, holy fuck, Alexander the Great, and you got Alexander the Great protecting you, and his ability is like to call his entire army, bro. He sends you to the desert, and his entire fucking kingdom attacks you. It's like, how the fuck do you win against this guy? You know, he's cold.
You just have to be one of the most ultimates.
You got to be. You have to be. But one of them's like the serial killer in France who used to like burn children and like eat them and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's like the mage class or something. He starts like doing like some demonic shit, like some.
Bro, what was I was gonna tell you? That's another one, dude. Black Clover. Now,
Black Clover is hard, bro.
That is a cold.
I want to get
anime,
into
bro.
it because the anime came out, and I saw the anime. I know the anime is not that bad, but at the time it was trash. Okay, I didn't like it.
Bro,
so I read the manga
the
instead.
The animation is so cold in the fights, bro. Like,
oh yeah, it gets better,
bro. Like, yeah, like this. It does it's kind of slow. Well, not slow at the beginning, but it's kind of like whatever at the beginning.
Yeah.
But past like a few episodes, like it gets really good, and like it stays like it's kind of crazy how like
good some of it
like
is.
There's a certain point when then like this show is just fucking cold from then on. Like,
I feel like that's what happened with Black Clover. Like the beginning is kind of we've seen it before. Yeah, we get where you're going, but we're not kind of into it. And then once it hit like episode 15, it was like boom. It went light speed.
I like that like he has like anti-magic because he doesn't have any magic.
Yeah.
And then he ends up having anti-magic. And I think it's cool that like there's wizards that are fucking just like too powerful for like this fool like to fight alone. Even though he can nullify their magic.
He kind of has the most OP power, but at the same time doesn't. Like because his sword will cut through all magic.
He's mastering it. Bro, when he gets the other swords, bro, that shit is.
It is awesome. I'm not. This is where I stopped.
How far are you in the manga?
Let me tell you where I stopped in the manga. I stopped where King Julius died. Literally the chapter where that fool got stabbed in the chest or whatever, I stopped. So I don't know what happens. I know King Julius comes back because I got spoiled, which is cold, by the way. King Julius is a cold one if he comes back.
Bro, he's like the ridiculous, bro. The Wizard King, bro.
The Wizard King. This is why he's the king, bro. This is LeBron. Bro, you got LeBron in here, bro.
He got time magic? Like, what?
What? Yeah, exactly.
Bro, he saved up time magic like for 13 years, and then like just in case like this fool did end up dying, like
he would be 13 when he came back or something.
Well, like he ended up only saving up like 13, like he was trying to save up for more, like
oh, okay,
but like so he came back as a kid, so like his magic isn't like fully restored yet,
but he's still
he's alive,
cold,
he ended up living, so like that's cool. And then like dude,
and I know,
you need to watch the show, and like
I know,
like
I'm gonna read the manga. I'm gonna catch up.
Read the manga, but then like watch the fights at least on the show, bro. Like
because they're cold.
It's fucking cold, bro. Like,
there's a lot of cool characters. One of my favorite moments in that manga is when the fire guy, what is it, like Fugelion or something like that?
Fuegolion. Yeah.
Fuego, man. Fuegolion, when he looks at that girl, the girl who Asta likes, and Asta likes her, or she likes Asta.
Noelle, yeah.
Yeah, Noelle. When he looks at Noelle and he says, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, it's okay to be weak. Don't you get that? What's not okay is staying weak. I was like, yo, this guy is cold. One of my favorite characters of anime of all time is Fuegelion, bro. That guy is cold as fuck. He's like...
He's cold, bro.
He's one of the best characters I've seen in a while. And Yami, too. Yami's cold, too. Yami's funny.
Yami is hella funny. He's always taking a shit.
He's always taking a shit. Every time shit goes down, he's taking a shit. He's in the bathroom.
Or, like, every time, like, they're, like, the scene pulls up and they're just hanging out at the base. It's like, well, you guys go take care of that. I gotta go take a shit.
He's like, yeah, you guys take care of all the little guys. I'm gonna take a shit. When I come back, I'll take care of the big boss. I'll be right back. And... it's always like he's in trouble and he's like, fuck, I guess I gotta surpass my limits again.
Yeah,
I
gotta push past my limits.
He's like, fuck, I didn't want to try this hard, but I guess I got to. And he's like, boom, and he always wins. This fool always wins.
This fool is too cold, bro. With the dark magic, like, suppose he got a dimension slash.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
come on, bro. He's slashing through dimensions. What the fuck?
That one girl's in love with him or whatever. The other girl who supposedly hates men, but she loves Yami, and Yami's like the worst dude. He's like doesn't give a fuck. He's
called
yeah, but he's like loud and messy. He smokes all the time. He's drinking beer. He's like always drunk. You know.
No, the one who's always drunk is that chick. What's her name?
Yeah,
she has
the witch one?
Strings.
Yo, her magic is OP. She has like timeline magic or witch magic.
She has the fucking string of fate or some
shit. The string of fate, like that's. Oh my god. And that's the thing about this manga, is this manga has to do with magic, but at the same time, like, how the fuck is he coming up with all of these different powers and all of these different spells?
That's what's crazy, bro. Like, there's like so many kinds of fucking, like, wizards, and
they all use their powers in creative ways in order to get around each other.
Like, there's this one who, she has, Nero, bro. You know the bird?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Oh, yeah. Is she like a demon or something?
She ends up being a girl, like...
Yeah, it's a girl, right?
Yeah, and she has, like, fucking,
oh, so she's been a girl
She has, like, sealing magic. So
sealing?
she can, like, seal stuff or, like, unseal things. Like,
oh, so she's been a girl the whole time? I thought Nero turned into a girl or something.
Yeah, like, she was a girl, and then she's been stuck as, like, that bird for a long time.
Oh.
Waiting for, like... You know, the next generation of cold ass.
Oh, so that's why she stayed next to Asta all the time, because he has anti-magic, and she was hoping that one day.
But yeah, like, I'll let you find out, like, her backstory though. Like,
okay,
I won't spoil that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's like all kinds of fucking. There's like steel magic and fucking like.
Oh yeah, there's trap magic.
Elements. Yeah, trap magic
is so sick. The guy who does trap magic and he like in the fight where he's like, I got traps on my whole body, you idiot, and it's like,
yeah,
like,
bro.
Yo.
You know, it was cold how he can like take your attack and double it back at you.
Oh
bro.
my
like,
god!
I was like, what?
Get trapped, bitch! Bam!
Oh,
bro.
Fuck you.
And you know what's another cold one? Anime is so good right now.
What's another good one, bro?
My Hero Academia, bro. My Hero Academia, the manga is fucking flames right now, dude.
Okay, bro. Like,
it's flames.
I like My Hero, but the fan base, bro. I don't fuck with the fan base.
You don't fuck with the fan
base?
base?
Bro, they were trying to say, back when, like, it first dropped, they were trying to say, like, after a few episodes, it was already better than Naruto Part 1, bro.
I don't think that. Naruto Part 1 is hella
Part
good.
1, bro, they thought the first season was better than Naruto Part 1, bro. Come on. You can't tell me that shit was better than fucking Rock Lee versus Gaara.
Nah,
you can't tell
bro.
me that shit was better than Sasuke versus Orochimaru. Bro, you can't tell me.
No, bro, it's not. It's not better than that because, I mean, My Hero Academia Season 1 is good. Don't get me wrong. It definitely sets up for what is to be the great Season 3 and great Season 2.
Naruto versus Sasuke
but
in the final
Naruto
valley,
Season 1 or in Naruto, like, Part 1, no way, bro.
Naruto
Season 1
versus Haku, bro.
Dude, bro, My Hero Academia Season 1 only really has 2 dope fights, and it's Deku versus Bakugo,
bro,
and it's All Might versus the big-ass fools, bro.
No, and Deku versus Todoroki, bro. I feel like that one's low.
No, but that's Season 2.
Bro.
That's Season 2.
That's Season 2?
Yeah, bro. So Season 1, there's no way. Season 2 is with Deku versus Todoroki, which is one of the best fights I've ever seen.
It's probably, I would say it's probably the best fight in that whole anime. Because, like, bro, like...
When he says, it's your power, it's yours, I cried, bro. I fucking tears leaked,
bro. Then he hit that fucking flash freeze, like, and that shit, like, had, like, the flames, like, sliding off his arm. I was like, what the fuck, bro? That was cold. Then he says,
this fool's messing with air pressure,
and he got fucking blasted this fool.
This fool controls all elements, bro. This fool became the Avatar.
All Might versus All for One, bro. I felt like they could have did way better.
All Might versus who?
All for One, bro.
No way. United States Smash, bro.
Bro, I feel like
United States Smash, bro.
Bro, I feel like that whole fight though was kind of like
okay.
Like, it was emotional, yeah, but it was like it was weak. Like it could have been way colder.
Like, blah, blah. Like it should have been like. I get what you mean. The choreography.
They should have ramped up the animation and choreography for sure, bro. Like,
I get what you mean.
Bro, tell me. All Might versus Nomu, when he was like, they were going blow for blow. That shit looked ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
You can't tell me the animation was cold on that. Like,
yeah, All Might versus
wasn't cold on that.
All Might versus All for One. The choreography is kind of not as good compared to the other fights in My Hero Academia. My favorite fight of all time is absolutely Deku versus the Muscle Guy. 100%.
Muscle Man or what's
Muscle
his
Man?
name?
I forget his name, but he's a killer, the serial killer, basically.
Yeah.
That fight is 100% the best fight in My Hero Academia because it circles back to Deku finally becoming a hero of somebody else, which is Kota. Even though he kind of already was for All Might, like he knows he did it through his own strength, through his own power, and like when Kota's aunt says you'll understand one day what it means to have someone, a hero who comes and saves you no matter what, and he says my hero, dude, that shit. Bro, that is some masterful fucking writing, bro. That is the most masterful writing I have ever seen in any manga. Horikoshi is an art with the pen, bro. No cap, no lie. Horikoshi art with the pen.
Damn.
He is, bro. He is. He's like, it's one of the best structures of story I've ever seen. That fight,
bro. Wait, how far are you in the manga?
all the way, bro. Caught up.
Bro, when fucking what's his fucking name, bro?
Shigaraki?
No, when
Bakugo.
bro, when Lemillion loses his power, bro.
Lemillion, bro. When Lemillion, you see, this is why I understand why you're saying that All Might versus All for One isn't the best fight, because Lemillion versus Chisaki has got to be one of the most emotional fights I have ever seen, bro.
Lemillion was on one, bro. He was on one. He barely got like hurt, like, but obviously he lost his power, bro. Like,
yeah, like, bro, this fool was taking... Chisaki is a high-rank, dangerous class villain, bro. This fool's got the ability to create and destroy anything he touches, and Lemillion was kicking his ass. And...
bro, he had
so
he
well.
can go untangible like
He's
that, bro.
like, shoom, 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 shoom.
Shoof, like, I'm like,
dude, this guy is cold. And not only that, it was like he was fighting 3 people at once. And then he lost his powers and continued the fight for like 5 more minutes.
He was still strong.
He was still fucking cold, bro. No way. And Aizawa said that fool was the closest to being number 1,
bro,
including all
fight,
the
though,
The Stain fight.
The Stain fight. You can't tell me that fight's colder. Like, it's colder than, like, I felt that fight was colder than the fucking All Might versus All for One.
Yeah,
bro.
maybe, bro. Honestly.
Okay. You can hit me with he was weak, bro. Like, All Might's weak. Like, I get that, but
yeah,
bro,
like
this fool is putting the last of his juice into everything. And you can't tell me this fool could have been a little bit colder. Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, because you have. You got no gas?
Yeah.
Let's go get gas and we'll go get something to drink too, cause
Hell yeah, bro. We finna pull up to the gas station.
we finna get the fuck out of here.
You
bro.
know I'm finna get I'm
finna
finna get a water, keeping it real, bro.
Keep it that high quality H2O.
Some spring water, yeah. I think spring water tastes better than that like filtered shit.
Honestly, yeah.
It's got like a better flavor to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Damn.
What's another cold ass, bro? What would you say is your top 10
Anime?
coldest anime? Yeah.
Top 10 coldest anime of all time. Number 1. Okay, I'm gonna go with manga because I know these animes are gonna be completed, and when they are, they're gonna be top 10 coldest of all time. I can't decide the order right now, but I'm gonna say them.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna say anime that's already made then, fool, because you can't just say shit that's gonna be made. Because what if that shit ends up not being that fresh? Like, what if they decide to take it CGI and it fucks the shit up, like Berserk, bro? Because Berserk looks trash, bro, and that is like
that is about to be number 1,
that
probably.
Has to be one of the best mangas like in existence.
In existence,
like,
not the best manga, bro. One of the best stories in existence is Berserk. No lie.
That is just it's fucking.
You want to talk about a revenge story? A revenge story?
An avenge revenge?
An avenge revenge to the... Like, bro. You're talking Batman? Bro, Batman's got... This fool is vengeance, bro. Berserk is absolutely
and
the
Guts
coldest
has to
anime.
Be, like, the strongest anime character. Like, yeah, bro, like...
You tell he's going to be Goku? You think Guts is going to be Goku, bro?
Bro, just Guts is just one of the hardest
No way,
motherfuckers around, bro. He can't beat Goku. Goku would destroy this fool. But
like for a guy with no powers, well, he gets powers a little later.
He gets like that fucking. He gets the armor.
He gets the berserk armor, yes.
But bro, he's just like a strong ass dude. He beat that one dude. What's his fucking? He beat the big ass dude.
Yeah,
and everybody is like, oh shit, you killed that dude. Like, he's like, yeah, I did, bitch. What's up? I killed that motherfucker. Pay me that money. And then, I don't know. But I don't really want to get into Berserk because, like,
it's too much right now. If you haven't read it,
the best
shows that are made.
Yeah.
Okay. If you haven't seen Berserk, go read Berserk. That's all I'm saying. But it's really gory.
I really like the 1990 anime.
Okay.
It, like,
number
really,
one,
like, grabs that. Like,
there's two that I really think are in the top 10 anime of all time. I think it's Cowboy Bebop and I think it's Shampoo for me. Cowboy Bebop is too cold. It's still got kind of that TV aspect to it where every episode's kind of its own standalone thing. But for sure there's a plot, an overarching plot, and I think it wraps up extremely, extremely nice in the end. And not only that, the movie is cold. The movie is fire. The movie is cold. It's flames. It's fire. We know this 11 out of 10. So for sure, Cowboy Bebop's on there. And then there's Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo, I understand people think the ending's a little whack or whatever, but what I'm saying is this. I'm saying Samurai Champloo did what Cowboy Bebop couldn't.
whoa.
Or maybe what Cowboy Bebop... It did something to kind of separate itself from Cowboy Bebop, because people
Samurai Champloo is just like...
It's about the journey, bro.
It's its own thing.
It's its own thing, yeah.
If it's like, if it did what Bebop couldn't do, because, like, I don't know, like, it's just like, I don't know, I can't, like, they're made by the same guy, by the way, so it's not like, there's similarities in
the storytelling and stuff.
Yeah,
a bit.
And Mugen and fucking Spike had the same voice actor, Steve Bloom, bro.
Yeah,
like,
Steve Bloom. And they coldest characters in existence, by the way. Mugen and Spike, by the way.
But what's his name? Rin? Is that his name?
Yeah, Rin, the other
samurai.
The samurai.
Like, well, he's a Ronin, I guess.
Oh yeah,
but
he is cold.
He's cold too, bro. Like, fuck, they're some of the...
Shink.
Yeah, those are like really great anime.
Another anime I would say is probably one of the best is Attack on Titan. Even with it not being complete, I think what's happening...
Season 3 is trash.
No, and no. And I'm telling you why Season 3 isn't trash. It isn't trash because you haven't seen what's coming up next. Season 3, I understand, can be boring and there's a lot of politics and shit, but the reason why it's there, and the politics aren't going to go away, but the reason why it's there is to set up what Eren becomes in the later seasons.
I know, he's evil, no?
He's not evil, bro. I think you could make the case that Eren isn't evil. He's just saying that, look, if I have the choice to choose between the world and my entire family, everyone I love, I'm choosing the world. I will kill everyone else except them. And that's just kind of what he's doing. And I'm like, bro, if you have the power to do that, would you not choose that, bro? He's like, the people I love, the people I fought for, the country I fought for, the people I died for, all my friends who sacrificed their life to make sure that we could live, you know, I'm not going to let it go to waste. I will kill every motherfucker here, every motherfucker in this world to save my people. And it's like, bro, I know, I don't know, man. I know, and people are making, like, observations to, like, the Nazis and stuff, and, like, yes, there is that symbolism in there, but he's shown... not Horikoshi, the guy who's writing it isn't showing that symbolism to say that's where we need to go. He's showing that symbolism to show that isn't where we need to go. Because there is no race that should be above anyone. And Eren understands that. He's just choosing to protect what he loves, because they're gonna kill, because those people are gonna kill his people.
Are they?
Yeah, they're gonna drop nukes on them.
Fuck.
And so because they're more advanced than they are, because the only thing they have
were trapped for the fucking Titans.
Yeah, and the Titans. Yeah, well, because they are Titans, they all can turn into Titans, and so he's like, so the reason why he's doing that, the reason why he's like, because inside the wall there's like a bunch of colossal Titans.
Yeah.
Eren's gonna use those Titans to kill everyone else. He's like, bro, if you're gonna drop nukes on me, if you're gonna kill my country, I'm gonna drop nukes back, bro. I have to protect my people.
Aaron's finna die, bro.
And that's what he's doing right now. And it's one of the coldest mangas I've ever seen. And the anime.
You think a Titan could catch a nuke, or would it?
Not that a Titan could catch a nuke or that, but it's like they don't like. I don't know if they have a nuke per se, but they have bombs. Like they have, like they're gonna kill. They have guns. They're gonna kill everyone. You know. So it's like Aaron's like, this is what we have, and this is what we're gonna use. So it's like, fuck, dude. Like I know it's one of the coldest manga. Aaron basically betrays everyone in order to save the people he loves. It's like, fuck, that's crazy. It's crazy. And
you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And, you know, go get your stuff. We'll pause the podcast. We'll take a break. Alright, we're back. We got our shit. And, it's gonna be the end of the podcast. We're already like at an hour 25. So I think this is gonna be like the last topic after we took our break. We got some candy.
Nice. Got some candy.
And some water.
And some water, yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't know, bro, but these motherfuckers are fucking blocking me for some motherfucking nothing.
Okay.
Well, what were we? We were talking about anime, right? Okay, so you said Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo,
That's right.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. I think.
So that's 3.
I think.
And this is in no particular order, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I could actually like list a number 1 all-time best anime because there's so many great ones.
I think Fate Zero is probably one of the best anime out there too. Fate Zero, if you haven't seen that one, awesome. It's part of the Fate series. I think fucking Psycho Pass, the first season, because I haven't seen the second one. I think Psycho Pass is one of the greats.
Is that the one with the gun that determines if you're like a criminal? That's fucking cold.
I haven't really seen much of the big 3. I think Naruto Part 1 is probably one of the greats, maybe.
Well, Naruto Shippuden's sick too, dude. It's a good.
Alright, we'll leave it to the side right now, but it's being considered. Hunter x Hunter for sure is one of the greats.
Hunter x Hunter is ridiculous, bro.
My Hero Academia is one of the greats, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it could be considered the greatest of all, one of the greatest of all time yet. Like,
yeah,
because there's so many like ones that have been established to be like one of the coldest to ever be. Brotherhood. What else? Bro, you watched Hellsing before?
No.
Bro, you need to watch Hellsing.
I'll say Devil May Cry's on there.
Devil May Cry?
Not Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby, that's a great one too. That's a crazy anime. What is a cold one that I've watched recently? Like,
I don't know.
You want like a relaxing anime to watch, bro? Watch Mushishi.
Oh yeah, I heard it's good.
That one's like a cold ass anime, dude. Like it's like dude. He's. All right, so like the premise of the show is like things are made of like this like a form of like energy and spirits kind of thing called mushi, and or like something like that, right? And like this guy is like he's called a mushi sheet. He's like the mushi master. So like he like knows how to deal with like problems that are like created by like mushi that like or not. I guess not created, but like there's like problems that are the fault of like mushi. So like he comes to try to like help these people out with whatever's going on.
Oh, okay.
And he shows people that mushi aren't like inherently evil. They're just like sometimes. They're just existing. It's not like they wish to bring harm on anybody. It just happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like supposedly, like there's this like if you close your eyes and you stare long enough into the darkness, like you'll see like a light, and like you're not supposed to look into that light. Okay. And like, 'cause you'll go blind. And like this little girl like did that, and it was like the light is actually mushi, and so like it was like in one of her eyes, I think, that it was going blind or something like that, but like there was mushi in it, and like so he like ended up like doing something to get the mushi out, and then she lost her eye,
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he gave her one of his eyes, I suppose.
What?
Yeah, and then like, or was it? I don't know. He lost an eye too, I guess.
Oh.
A long time ago. Maybe he saved the girl's eyes. Man, I'm doing a terrible job.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I don't know what's going on here, but I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You gotta watch Mushishi though. Don't take my word for it, but take my word for it.
I think Magi is a really good anime, but I don't know if it's one of the greats.
I watched the first season of it. The second season, I don't know, man. Someone's up there. Like, I don't know. It was kind of cool though. Like, what's a dude? I think Soul Eater is probably not one of the greatest of all time, but it's a really good.
It's up there. I feel like the ending probably sucks the most.
Well, the ending wasn't even anywhere similar to the manga. Like,
yeah.
I guess. Oh shit! It is right there. For the most part, the anime was like similar to the manga. I don't know why I pulled in like that. Alright, Habibi.
You want anything?
Shit. What are these? Are these fire?
They're pretty fire.
Let me try some. Yo, welcome back to the snacking podcast.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the podcast, guys, because I got dropped off because Laker game's going to start. I think we talked about a lot of good stuff, huh? It was good. I think it was a good one.
It was cool.
All right, thanks, Chris.
No, thank you, man.
Where can they find you, Chris?
They can find me at Chris_Castruita on Instagram. I also have an art Instagram. It's castart29.
Okay.
I haven't posted on that one in a long time, but I think I was like listening to my professor, and he was thinking that I should just have like, if we have like Instagrams or something like that, there should be one strictly for your art, like nothing else. So I think I'm gonna go back to posting on that one. So tune in soon, folks. I'm gonna be posting some more art and making some more stuff. So.
Yep, you can find me at JALOPEZJR97. I don't know why it's like that. I think it's the part of my email probably or something. I don't know. But thank you. I'll change the @ later. Adios.